I haven't been to this Goodwill in 3 months, maybe longer. Everyone loves to hate Goodwill and their prices, so we'll see what it's like today. Maybe I can find something. Here we have a perfect example of why I do not pick up glassware. Even if it is for free at the curb, that is where it stays, because my Goodwill shelves are overrun with glass upon glass upon glass upon glass. Oftentimes, that's also why some thrift stores refuse to take in glassware, but there's plenty of it if you need it. This Goodwill organizes by color, which I find very useful if you are going for a certain colored item. Here we have a Ray Dunn hubby mug. Ray Dunn is a very popular name. A lot of people like to collect and to display. $3.99. Was it worth it? Ray Dunn. $6.98 or best offer means that this is a mug that you should not buy at Goodwill for $3.99. There are Ray Dunn pieces that command a high price. Many collect, many like to display, but this hubby mug was not one of them. Royal Lime all-purpose lotion. We have some vintage bottles made in Bermuda at $1.99. I'm surprised these weren't priced a bit higher. Now we have this berry delicious beverage. This is actually from Allentown, Pennsylvania, so it is local, and me being the history person that I am, I picked that up to do a little research. More souvenirs, more vintage souvenirs. We have a tub from New York, and then also this little pipe. They were both $1.99. It looks old, so it's probably worth a lot of money. Wrong. This Tiffin clam broth souvenir is just not that desirable in this shape and then from New York State. Now there are many in this style that do command higher prices because of collectors, but the pipe and the bathtub, they were going to stay on the shelves for now. Nativities. I'm just drawn to them, or perhaps they are drawn to me. Both of these bags had some damage. You had some heads that were off, some hooves that were missing. So I did not purchase those. $1.99 per bag, again, doesn't seem bad. Their prices seem to be reasonable on a lot of items today, but they remained on the shelves. Perhaps someone else can add them to their collection. I did pick up this guy though, or this gal, this little angel, and then, oh my goodness, hold on. Wait, you got to sit on the shelf there, buddy, because look. We have Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And folks, this is a lamp. It was heavy, it was wonderful, very kitschy, and looks like it might work. Fire hazard with the double Z's. I had to take it off the shelf to inspect it a bit more. I was just so excited. At my flea market, religious items tend to do well in selling, and for $4.99, no brainer. Hershey Park Happy. Vintage coffee mugs, they can do well on eBay. It just depends on where they're from. This one was not worth that much, but if you are a Hershey Park lover and collect a vintage Hershey Park, that would have been a good deal. I told you, every single time, the bicentennial can be found everywhere. 1976, $1.99. That will stay on the shelf too. And then, I don't know why, they have this empty box. Nothing in it. And what were they asking for this? $1.99. No thanks. Going to see what the blue section has. Coffee mugs. And this poor lady. Oh, I felt sad for her. Hopefully someone picked her up. Jessie. 2004. Poor little lady. Well, this Goodwill trip, we did find something. We found Jesus in the form of a lamp. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. For $4.99, there was no way I was going to let this at the thrift store. Impossible. So this is a lamp. And what I realized, perhaps it's also like a candle holder maybe, because it has these little indents in here where a candle would fit perfectly. Fire hazard, use 7.5 watt bulb max. It is copyrighted LMF. I did not look it up. For $5, I'm not going to waste my time, because if anything, well, I hope at the flea market I can get more than $5 for this, because religious items do sell. Vintage religious items do sell, and the fact that this is a lamp, even better. It's marked on the back, purchased from R. Ferris. Oh, no, Ferris, October 1980. So this is, man, $5. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Mary, Joseph, and Baby J sitting on top of the shelf. Their fingers are all intact. The only somewhat damage is here along the paint, but never have I ever been able to purchase a vintage religious lamp like this for $5. Great day at the thrift store just for that. What else did I get? Well, naturally, we had to get one piece of vintage nativity. There were the other pieces, but the price wasn't right and their heads were off. Now this little angel, she does have some paint damage, but then when you look at her really sad face, it's like, you need to buy me. She was $2.99. She's marked on the bottom either $1.50 each or $150 each. I'm going with $1.50 each. So let's account for inflation, $2.99. I really wish there would have been another one or some other nativity pieces her size, but I don't have an angel this large, so I will enjoy having her in my collection. I can probably kind of just paint, do a little fix up on her. Then I bought the bottle. This is Barry's Delicious Beverages from Allentown, Pennsylvania. There is a bottle listed on eBay from Barry's, but it doesn't have this, graphic on it. What is this worth? I have no idea. It is local. The color is still somewhat nice. Am I going to be making $100 on this bottle? I doubt it. Wouldn't that be something if I did? But I figured for $2.99, I could take a chance. If it doesn't work, you could even use it for decor. Put a nice little flower in there. Or, hey, I can research Barry's Beverages. Maybe they're still in operation. Who knows? But the other items, you have the Rae Dunn. I personally am not a fan. Sorry for those that are. It's that simplistic style, I guess. But if you do come across Rae Dunn products, look them up. If you're able to look them up on eBay, look them up, because you will be amazed, shocked, astounded at what some of those items go for. Whether it is coffee mugs, I think birdhouses are big, just anything. If it's the white with the weird kind of odd shape and it has just the black writing and it says Rae Dunn on the bottom, look it up. Just do yourself a favor and look it up. That mug, not so much. And some of the other items, it just was not worth purchasing to resell. But hey, I got a Mary, Joseph, and Jesus lamp. That's a first for me. First for me at the thrift. So many titles you could use. I found Jesus at the thrift store. I don't know if people get offended at that, but I did. But this thrift store, this Goodwill, keeps their holiday out all year round now. The Halloween section was kind of slim. Christmas was still there. I didn't see any St. Patrick's Day. There were some Easter items. But yeah, so was this a successful trip in terms of reselling? In terms of video content, I think finding that lamp gives this video an A+. In my eyes anyway. What the general public will think, probably not. But I hope you enjoyed this Goodwill video. Hey, for a Saturday for me, wasn't that bad. Maybe this will prompt me to come out to Goodwill a little bit more often. We shall see. But thanks for watching. If you're going out and about to your thrift store, look at those shelves, scan those shelves, walk around 2, 3, 4 times, and hopefully you will find your treasure.